So good day everyone. In this video, I will share my reaction, understanding of the lesson, types of communication according to mood, context, purpose, and style. After the reading lesson, I realized that communication is something I use every day, but I never really thought deeply about how many types of communication I actually use every day. First, communication, according to mood, refers to how the message is delivered. This can be verbal, nonverbal, or written. In my experience as a student, I often use verbal communication during class discussion and group activities. I also notice that nonverbal communication is very important, especially when I sure speak to my teachers through my posture, express, facial expressions, and gestures. Most of the time, however, I use written communication such as chatting with classmates, sending messages in group chat, and submitting school requirements online. This made me realize how technology has really changed the way we used to communicate. Next is communication according to context, which refers to the situation where communication happens. For example, intrapersonal communication happens when I talk to myself or reflect on my decision, especially when I am stressed about schoolwork. Interpersonal communication happens when I talk with my friends or classmates. Group communication happens during group project or presentation. I notice that I speak differently in depending on the situation. When I talk to my friends, I'm more relaxed, but when I speak in front and my friends of the class to my instructors, I become more nervous or careful with my words. Another type of communication according to purpose. Communication can be used to inform, persuade, entertain, or express feelings. Based on my experience, I communicate to inform when I share updates with my classmates about school activities. I communicate to express feelings when I talk to my friends about personal problems. I also realized that social media content is often used to entertain or persuade people. Understanding the purpose of communication helps me think before I speak and choose the right message. So lastly, communication according to style can be formal or informal. I usually use informal communication when I talk to my friends and family. However, in school, especially when talking to teachers or writing academic requirements, I use formal communication. I learned that using the wrong style can something lead to misunderstanding or make a bad impressions. This lesson taught me that adjusting my communication style is sign of respect and maturity. Overall, this lesson helped me realize that communication is not just about speaking but about being aware of the mood, context, purpose, and style. As a student, this is very important because it helps me communicate better in school, online, and my personal life. I will apply this learning to improve how I express myself and interact with others or connect with others. So that's all. Thank you for listening.